Hello, Cent Warriors. There is a new kid in the Kenya Money Market Fund block, and her name is Etica. The Etica Money Market Fund Kenya is currently the country's hottest collective investment scheme fund, upsetting traditional giants like Cytone, Madison, and Jubilee MMFs. As of February 9, 2024, Etica recorded an effective annual yield rate of 17.2%, which is one of the highest by a money market fund in Kenya this year. This shows the new babe is ready to tussle with the mighty elephants and give them a good run for their money. Well, that is, if the recent performance, which I'll share with you, is anything to go by. Overall, since Etica is pretty new and some may argue they are still learning the ropes, there's something admirable about their whole marketing strategy. Perhaps it's because the money market fund focuses on retail clients who can't afford huge investments. Such clients won't have an issue depositing a minimum of Kenya shillings 100 to sign up and an equal top-up, especially when the yield rate averages 17%. Perhaps it has something to do with a youthful, vibrant management team. Only time can tell, but for now, nothing is taking the shine away from Etica. And you've to name them among the best money market funds in Kenya, albeit based on the current yield rate. Before we continue, Cent Warriors, we want you to support us in our goal for the next few months to reach 50,000 subscribers. We want our tribe to keep growing. Please help us by subscribing and liking the video since this helps YouTube recommend our content more. Don't forget to leave a comments below. Also, be sure to check out the description below this video for a link to more facts about the Etica Money Market Fund for an extensive review before investing with them. Please stay tuned because this is where the video gets exciting. So, what's the Etica Money Market Fund? Etica Money Market Fund is a collective investment scheme product by Etica Capital Limited that invests in a variety of investment instruments such as cash and cash equivalents, treasury bonds, bank deposits, and trade receivables. Etica was only launched in 2021, making it a new entrant into the country's money market fund sphere. The fund has its head offices at Consolata Shrine in Westlands, and its management team is currently headed by Maurice Oduor. How does the Etica Money Market Fund work? The Etica Money Market Fund works like every other similar fund in the country. First, Etica Capital, the money manager, manages the market fund. The work of the money manager, also known as the fund manager, is to develop the investment portfolio on behalf of the unit holder and advise the unit holders or investors on what to invest in. The fund manager, however, does not hold the funds that the investors pool. That's the custodian's job, in this case, Equity Bank Kenya Limited. Another key player in the ecosystem is the trustee, Cooperative Bank Kenya Limited, whose job is to oversee the fund manager's operations to ensure they follow CMA's laid-out guidelines. As a unit holder or member, Etica expects you to join with a minimum investment of Kenya shillings 100 and make a minimum top-up of the same amount. Etica has no lock-in periods, and the interest earned from investments is compounded daily. The management fees is 2% per annum. Etica allows you to make an email withdrawal request and have your money within 2 business days. Should you invest in Etica Money Market Fund Kenya? Like every other investment vehicle, money market funds are not risk-free, including Etica. For example, you can't just predict the yield rate due to inflation and other market forces. You also have to tread carefully with new funds such as Etica, as they don't have the reputation yet to guarantee they are here to stay. So you can't go all in and invest all your money. That, however, doesn't mean Etica isn't worth it. There are several reasons why you may want to invest in Etica now, and they include the following. 1. Low investment amount. Frankly, 100 shillings is unlikely to hurt you financially, even if things hit a hard rock, though I'm not saying they will. Etica allows you to make a minimum investment of Kenya shillings 100 to join the money market fund. Most money market funds in Kenya may need you to deposit at least Kenya shillings 5,000 and some up to 500,000 to 1 million, as with the Gen Africa Money Market Fund and Nabo Africa Money Market Fund. 2. Low minimum top-up. You don't need much to top up your Etica MMF account. You can do it with just Kenya shillings 100 anytime. Again, that's unlike most money market funds in Kenya, where the minimum top-up is 1,000. Others, like Stanlib Money Market Fund and NCBA Bank Money Market Fund, require a minimum top-up of 5,000, which could be a lot for a top-up amount. 3. High liquidity. Etica allows you to be liquid pretty fast. Upon making an email request, it only takes 2 business days to receive your funds. Even better, there are no lock-in periods. As I'll share later, this is one of the reasons you can use the Etica Money Market Fund as your emergency fund. Unless the emergency requires the funds there and then, a 2-day waiting period should not be a lot to ask. 4. Low risk. Etica is regulated by the Capital Markets Authority, CMA, which means one thing. They are obliged to do everything within their powers and the confines of the law to protect your investment. Even the trustee and custodian are CMA approved. The fund manager carefully studies all the investment instruments they are interested in before investing or adding the unit holders to do the same. That explains why the fund's risk profile is low. 5. High yield. So far, no money market fund in the country pays better than Etica. Perhaps things will change as there are no guarantees with money market funds. However, if we can focus on the moment, the 17.2% effective annual yield that Etica pays out is something to savor. It makes the investment risk worth it. 6. Supportive team. Lastly, I must discuss Etica's fantastic customer support system and management team. They quickly respond to clients' requests, and you can reach them using multiple avenues. Here is what to use the Etica Money Market Fund for. Now that you know the advantages of investing in the Etica Money Market Fund, here are ways you can use the investment options. Saving your emergency fund. You can use the Etica MMF to set up your emergency fund and allow it to earn interest. That's possible because there's no lock-in period, which means you can withdraw the money at any time and only need to wait for 2 business days. As a comma investment fund. If you're in a self-help group, or CHAMA, and are looking for a low-risk investment and a way to preserve your money, you may want to consider Etica's anytime you want. Considerable asset purchase saving. If you plan to buy an enormous asset like a house, car, or land, you may want a low-risk way of saving money. One such way is through a money market fund, and Etica may be your best bet. After all, you can access the funds anytime. School fees saving. You can also use your Etica Money Market Fund account as a savings account for your kids' school fees. That applies to all levels. Remember, you aren't just saving, your money is also growing with you. Other reasons. Additionally, you can use the Etica MMF to save up for a family vacation or welfare program, a wedding or a staff welfare project. How to join Etica Money Market Fund, Kenya. It's generally easy to join the Etica Money Market Fund in Kenya, and it involves these steps. Visit eticacap.com and click the Open Account tab at the far top right corner of the website's homepage. You'll be directed to an online page that allows you to pick your preferred type of account and accept the privacy policy and fund terms. Click Next and fill in your personal information. Click Next and verify your phone number. Move to the next page and verify your email. Move to the next page and create your online password. Lastly, make the necessary deposits, a minimum of Kenya shillings 100, to complete the setup. How do you withdraw funds from Etica? Currently, Etica doesn't have an instant withdrawal page or framework. However, you can withdraw your funds by emailing them, using the address info@eticacap.com to make the request. The support will provide further instructions, and the withdrawal takes up to 2 business days. For performance analysis and other spectacular Etica Money Market Fund details, check the link to a detailed blog post in centwarrior.com in the description below. If you want to discover other great investment opportunities, there's a lot we've covered in our blog and our online store, including the priceless Winning the Game of Debt book and the free 10-step Plan to Financial Freedom guide. Check the links in the description section of this video. See you in the next one.